darling Fumi Nation, how are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed. What am I wearing? I am wearing a little itty bitty dress from Shein. Yes, I think I paid, oh my God, £5 for it. And I had seen a girl on the train and she wore a lovely dress that I lived for. And she said, for me, I bought it at Shein. And so when I got to Shein, I think because it was so little in price, you had to pick up something else. And so I picked this up and I absolutely love it. It's something that I would wear in Miami, Palm Beachy, Hamptons, Summeridge kind of thing. And it's orange, so it makes me happy, nice and bright. So why are we here? I'll tell you why we're here. We are here because my little baby brother, Lil Nas X, apparently is going through something. Before I read this, let me say that I applaud and have a lot of empathy and understanding for very young entertainers or very young talent in the entertainment business. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of expectation. And it can be very nerve-wracking. It can be scary. As much as you see them on stage, a lot of them suffer from stage fright. A lot of them suffer from excruciating nervousness. And you never know what's going on behind the scenes with their family, even with them, depression, so on and so forth. You don't know. You just see the fabuloso and you think that's it. No, that is a 2% of their life. And a lot of them suffer from mental health, from trauma when they were younger, from things that have happened in the industry that people take advantage of them. Yes, I'm really calling it out. And so we saw Lil Nas completely undressed. And then we saw him wearing his white underwear. And we saw how he behaved to a policeman. We saw how he was arrested, sectioned. He's just been released. And, you know, people might say it's for publicity, it's for this, it's for that. I am not making excuses for him or for misbehavior. I'm only saying that I can see and I have seen what goes on behind the scenes. And when I tell you that's a whole other movie. Let me start. People magazine. Lil Nas X now facing felony charges, potential years in prison after being accused of assaulting police during arrest. The musician was arrested and spent the weekend in jail following his hospitalization for a possible overdose on the 21st of August. The rapper and singer, born in Montero Hill, appeared before a judge Monday morning, TMZ reports. 4 felony charges have been filed against the artist, 3 counts of battery with injury on a police officer, and 1 count of resisting an executive officer, the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office confirms to People. Arraignment is set for this afternoon in Van Nuys. It goes on to say that, you know, per California Penal Code, convictions of felony battery on a police officer and resisting an executive officer can see jail time for up to 3 years as well as $10,000 fine for each charge. Lil Nas, 26, was initially arrested and charged with a misdemeanor on accusations of assaulting a police officer in Los Angeles. He was also hospitalized for a possible overdose, though the spokesman was unable to confirm. You see, as far as I am concerned, and it goes on yada yada about the police. Let's read this part. Spokesperson for the Los Angeles Police Department told People on the 21st of August that officers responded to a call about the musician nude in the street just before 6 a.m. on Ventura Boulevard. Lil Nas X went on to allegedly batter an officer, so he was booked for battery. Again, the police. Following the arrest, he was taken to a hospital for treatment. People confirmed that he had since been discharged and was booked on the misdemeanor charged around 11:22 a.m. August 21st. The Old Town Road singer then spent the weekend in jail before his hearing. Here's my thing. Again, no excuses. Battery on an officer. I need the cause and then the effect. What caused this that led to the effect? Whether he was on some substance, that's why he was sectioned, then that explains why he battered an officer. He was not in his right mind. Is it an excuse? It's not an excuse. I am just saying that if he was in his right mind, he would not batter an officer. I think that he needs counseling. I think he needs therapy. I think he needs prayer. And I think he needs some space from his career to get himself in a mental state where he can handle the pressure, because he's only 26 years old. I am sitting here at 56. I've got 30 years on him. And I know how this can feel. I just came from New York and I just might have to turn around again for Fashion Week. It's a lot. And sometimes you do go off the railings when you don't have somebody that cares for you. Forget the schedules. Forget the money. Forget the deadlines. Forget the appearances. Forget the photo shoots. Forget the campaigns. And let this young man, who could have easily been my son, let him heal. That's all I gotta say. That's all I've got to say. My darlings, do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. I missed you. Yes, I did. All of my love. Have you noticed that I refuse to give any of this away? It's always sold out. Always what? It's always sold out. So, guys, what do I think about our slippery lime shampoo? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. And for the benefit of other shampoo products, I covered them. I had to do this test because I needed to prove a point. And I don't want to bring up any other product or brand. But these are other shampoos that I've had. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to take them out one by one. Let me put my slippery slime here. I'm going to bring it out one by one. And I'm going to pour it out for you to see. Yeah? Look at the consistency. Look at the consistency. Okay, that is one. Look at the consistency of this one. Look at the consistency of this. Oh God. Look at the consistency of this. Look at the consistency of slippery slime shampoo by Healthy Hair Studio, created by a trichologist called ENITAN. It's a beast. It won't even. Just look. If you are asking me, Fumi, a slippery lime shampoo, Healthy Hair Studio, created by trichologist ENITAN, is it FDV approved? It is absolutely FDV approved. It is absolutely FDV approved. Go right ahead and use my discount code Fumi and get you.
The value of the information that we were given. So it's not overwhelming. It was very clearly laid out. It was accessible even for someone that's not familiar with public relations.
Now I'm leaving, feeling more PR ready. What I thought I knew, I now know more. What I came to do, I've done so much more.
If you are serious about really growing your business or growing your brand, then like this is really this is a must.
And I love the fact that I came away from it feeling and knowing that I now have a clear pathway for the things I want to do next for my business.
I'm literally in awe.
I feel like I can pitch. There's so many platforms that I've wanted to go on, so many podcasts or just things that I thought I can only dream about. But in this retreat and just through the classes and the sessions, I really learned how to actually reach out to those platforms, to those huge platforms.
Know that when it comes to PR, Nina gonna put you together, okay? During our sessions, how she walked us through the playbook and she had us complete tasks. It gave us a sense of clarity.
Nina, you did that. You brought a group of amazing women together and you helped us bond, see our worthiness, and yeah, it was everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Yes, it's really been a unforgettable experience.
This is by far the most impactful few days I've had in a very long time.
Nina, you have no idea how profoundly your journey has impacted my journey.
Don't even think about not signing up.
Guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking